Yes, dear youngsters, welcome. Second day of the year. In our class, it is 455th day, Geetha. So many days you have come regularly and encouraged me, for which I extend my gratitudes and I feel happy that because of you, I also could go through Bhagavad Gita so far. It gave an interest and inspiration to me. I will study it more deeply, perhaps with Bhagavan Adi Shankara's commentary. Again, take classes on it for elders some other time. And I'm sure you too, by being regular, exposed, are gaining that good, beautiful knowledge and also the art of learning the things. I really welcome you, appreciate you, and wish and pray that this inspiration remains ever with you to understand how our elders, Rishi Munis, have envisaged the path of perfection for all of us. Never leave the study of Shastras, understanding them, live life accordingly, and keep on succeeding, evolving. Today, before we start our four of the classes, as every day in our common sense thought is useful thought is this discussion. Anything given to us used to be used, है ना? Clothes given, use them. अलमारी में रख के क्या फायदा? Money given, use them. Friends given, use them. So not using is wrong, abusing is wrong, rightly using is the only way. What is specially given to you and I is the buddhi. So not using it also is wrong. Using it for wrong purpose wrongly also is wrong. Rightly we have to use it. Buddhi ko. What is its job? Is thinking, inquiring. So have you used your brain, buddhi, and thought about of these things? What is the goal finally, mainly, importantly, to be achieved? Goal or goals. Without goal, the best in us cannot come out. Without the goal, the worst can never be stopped from coming out. Those who don't have goal, they live worst life. For them, living worst life becomes a goal. But those who have substantial goals in life, they avoid all the worst useless and also they can bring out the best from within. The first thing is using the buddhi to know the goal. Spiritual goal is to know the God. Then are you convinced about that it is worthy? Then are you convinced, third thing, that you want to achieve it definitely or you should achieve it? Like for me, spiritual goal is the Lord reality. I thought over it. That is the goal and that should be the goal and that is a worthy goal for me. And I desire to achieve. Though I started process slow, but then I have made it, no doubt. Same way in your life. Has the goal and means be clearly understood or not? I'm leaving it to you which goal and all. My topic is the next two topics. One, once I have chosen the goal and the means, am I wise enough to do all those which will put me on the means towards the goal? Am I doing all those things or in my own immaturity or ignorance or stupidity? Though this is my goal, these are the means, I am doing something else which takes me away from the goal. This is one of the biggest difficulties, troubles, and challenges you and I face. Sometimes we are wise to know the goal. To a higher extent, we are even wise to know the means. But when it comes to doing the things conducive to the means and goal, avoiding the things which are contradictory, there we fail. There is our real genius is tested, and our strengths are tested. Our convictions, commitments are tested, so to our weaknesses. And a person who is so much habituated to the animalistic life, he will become weak at this point, then starts doing those things which are contradictory. Like, I want health, though I am diabetic. So the doctors told, don't eat these sweets. But sweets are offered in front of me. Now, if I want health, I must be free from this diabetes. So I should avoid the sweets. At that time, if I become weak and consume sweets, then the disease will grow. So I am told to have such medicines which are very kadva, bitter things, whatever they are. If you say, but I don't like kadva, and I don't take that medicine. So by not taking the medicine, disease is not reduced. And by eating the sweets, disease is increasing. So am I aiming at my health or not now then? But I want the health. Arey, you want the health in that you are sincere, serious, I understand. But what is conducive for the health, you don't want to do. Weakness there. What is not conducive to the health, you want to do it. Again, weakness. How can you help yourself? This is where the genius of human being, up to knowing the goal and planning the means, is one genius, one greatness, one maturity, one knowledge, one growth, glory. We can really appreciate such fellow. He is very clear in goal and means. But then life lived is contradictory to goal and means. Then you will never achieve it. You and I, like you want to become a doctor. Then join the medical college and continuously study. That is expected out of you. But college irregular, पढ़ाई ठीक नहीं है. That is what is to be done, it is not done. And what is not to be done? Friends and parties and ghumo. Then how can you succeed in the medical studies and exams and go to the next stages? You have chosen that as your goal. You know the means. Parents helped you to put you in the means college, medical college, कोई भी हो, engineering college, civil services, जो भी पाना है. Everything. Like your goal is to have 1 crore bank balance. You have a good job of per annum, let us say 12 lakhs or 15 lakhs. So out of that, 9 lakhs are spent. So 3 lakhs are left. So keep on putting it in 33 months, you become crorepati. 3 lakhs per annum, sorry, not 33 months. Some years, let us say 10 years, 12 years, by some other investments. But you go on spending money like a spendthrift on all unwanted things. Come tomorrow, I should have a good bank balance or a great house or they can be fulfilled. Nahi hoga na. We, in our many ignorances, innocences, one of the strong ignorance is doing things contradictory for our evolution, doing things contradictory for our own betterment, and not doing the things which are helpful or conducive. The reasons for that are our own inner weaknesses. That's what actually we are studying the shloka. है ना? पुरुष प्रकृतिस्थो ही भुंक्ते प्रकृतिजान गुणान कारणम गुण संगः. What is technically said by Lord Krishna in Gita, we are in our own common man's language trying to analyze and understand. And there is nothing like sentiments or emotions. If you want to live life contradictory to your goals, go ahead, but don't blame anyone, don't complain to anyone. It is your doing because of which you never reach your goal. In the same way, you have taken up goal means and you have avoided all the nonsense. Exactly things required you are doing. That is your wisdom, your genius. You will definitely achieve the goal. Isn't this the goal? We want to have Ram Mandir. देखो, crores of us prayed, then the government tried, हो गया. Crores of us want now total Krishna Mandir to us. It will also come. Total Shiva Mandir in Kashi should come. It will also come. Then all the disparities that are there in the constitution, that will go away. The best thing to happen in constitution is make it a Hindu country. That's it. Others will be allowed to stay. Like in all Islamic countries, they are in Islamic country, but others are allowed to stay. We will also allow them. But the country is Hindu. All Hindu rules, laws, shastras, they all will be imparted. You will be given what you want. That also is there. We don't destroy anyone. We don't, that we are inimical to the destruction of others. They only consider us as enemies. So these things, when you take as goal and do the things accordingly, it will happen. Subjective maybe ऐसा ही होता है. So today's thought is what? Use intellect, conceive the goal, clearly understand the means. Most importantly, don't do anything which is contradictory to the goal and means, and do whatever is required which is conducive and helpful. And what to do to avoid which are unwanted? Find that दोष दृष्टि और प्रतिपक्ष भावना, ऐसा करने से मुझे नुकसान, ऐसा करने से मुझे नुकसान. That's what parents say. We don't listen. So why should they say you are not intelligent or what? You use your own brain. You must know what is non-conducive for your things. Don't do it. Or ask someone, learn from them and avoid it. Have strength to avoid. Have strength to do what is to be done, avoid what is to be avoided. This is the way whoever have followed, they have grown life in life. And that growth when happens in the academics or career and spiritually, the joy is so much. That great joy it is. But we don't want that greater joys of higher achievements. We are satisfied with small little pleasures which come to us for a fraction of a second because of indulgences by wrong means. Bewakoof number one. Then like the 5 minutes of eating chum chum chum, all tongue related things, tasty, tasty. But after that, the whole the stomach is upset. All that we are not worried. Same way, 5 minutes of eating that food to be eaten, not worrying about the taste. Whole body will be healthy, strong and all. कड़वा दवा थोड़ा लिया है 1 मिनट or 1 second of injection or 2 seconds, whole body is healthy. But if you say I don't want it, think about where we are going wrong. Go to the root level. From the root level, uproot the problem. Treat the problem. याद रखना इस बात को जिंदगी भर. On the surface level, you treat it, and root level, you allow the problem to grow. The problem never is sorted out. Is it for you? It is for me. It is for everyone in the world. So today's introductory common sense learning is that one, with the understanding and choice left to every one of you, every one of us, me too. Now let us do our 4 things. One is done. Sankalpa. Om Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Asyam Shubhatitau Mama Upatta Samasta Durtakshe Dwara Sri Parameshwara Prityartham Samasta Rishiman Gurdevata Krupanugra Prasad Siddhi Dwara Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Dwara Upanishadukta Brahmatma Boda Siddhyartham Purane Itihasokta Bhagavad Bhagavata Rishiman Gurdevata Darshananugra Anubhav Praptyartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Hindava Samskrutehe Sampradayana Shastranam पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्व व्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्रत्यम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निष्ठित अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां भक्तानां शास्त्राणां साधूनाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां श्रेयविलासिनां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्य विजयादि सत् शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये मातापितृभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन भव धर्मभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम शांति मंत्राणाम् उच्चारणं तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणकस्य पारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतायाः त्रयोदशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणमध्ययनं श्री वाल्मीकि रामायण बालकाण्ड प्रथम सर्गस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः सद्गुणानाम् अथ श्री रामायण शास्त्रस्य सारांशस्य संक्षिप्त रामचरितस्य पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. We have done the sankalpa. Let us start. Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Friends, common sense thought, initial chants we have done. Now we have to do the Vedic chanting for 5 minutes. Om Atha Shri Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Brahmanakam अथ द्वितीय प्रपाठकः. प्रथम प्रपाठकः we have concluded in last 10-12 days. Now द्वितीय प्रपाठकः, every day 5 mantras we are doing. If there are 50 mantras, we are taking 10 days. Like the first prapataka had 80 mantras, so we have chanted them for 16 days. Every day 5 and enjoying the taste of Veda mantra ucharana. Born in India as Hindu Sanatana Dharmi, this is a minimum thing every day we should do. I too believe in it very much. And because of that only, the Shruti Mata's Krupa, the little of Shastra understanding I am able to have and share it with you. And so to find a means and goal for my life. Let us do it. Om अथ द्वितीय प्रपाठकः हरिः ओम ओम उद्धन्यमानमस्या अमेध्यम् अपपामानं यजमानस्य हन्तो शिवानः सन्तु प्रदिशश्च तस्रः शन्नो माता पृथिवीतो कसाता शन्नो देवीरविष्टये आपो भवन्तु पीतये शंयोरविस्रवन्तु नः वैश्वानरस्य रूपं पृथिव्यां परिस्रसा स्योनमाविशन्तु नः यदिदं दिवो यदतः पृथिव्याः संजज्ञाने रोदसी सम्बभूवतुः ऊषान् कृष्णमवतु कृष्णमूषाः इहोभयोर्यज्ञियमागमिष्ठाः ऊतैः कुर्वाणो यत्पृथिवीमचरः गुहाकारमाखूरूपं प्रतीत्य तत्तेऽन्यक्तमिह संवरन्तः शतञ्जीवेम शरदः सवीराः ऊर्जं पृथिव्यारसमाभरन्तः शतञ्जीवेम शरदः पुरूचीः वम्री वम्रीभिरनुवित्तं गुहासु श्रोत्रन्त ऊर्व्यङ्वधिरा भवामः प्रजापतिसृष्टानां प्रजानां क्षुदोपहत्यै सुवितन्नो अस्तु उपप्रभिन्नमिष्टमूर्जं प्रजाभ्यः सूदं गृहेभ्यो न समाभरामि यस्य रूपं बिभ्रतिमामिव इमाम् अविन्दत् गुहा प्रविष्टागं शरीरस्य मध्ये तस्येदं विहतमाभरन्तः अचम्बट्कारमस्यां विधेम यत्पर्यपश्यत् शरीरस्य मध्ये उर्वीमपश्यज्जगतः प्रतिष्ठाम् तत्पुष्करस्यायतनाद्धिजातं पर्णं पृथिव्याः प्रधनगं हरामि याभिरदृगं जगतः प्रतिष्ठाम् ऊर्वीमिमां विश्वजनस्य भ्रर्धिं तानः शिवाः शर्करा सन्तु सर्वाः अग्नेरेतश्चन्द्रगं हिरण्यम् अद्भ्यः सम्भूतममृतं प्रजासो तत्संवरन्नुत्तरतो निधाय अतिप्रयच्छन्दुरितिं तरेयम् अश्वरूपं कृत्वा यदश्वत्थे तिष्ठः संवत्सरं देवेभ्यो निलाय तत्तेऽन्यक्तमिह संभरन्तः शतञ्जीवेम शरदः सवीराः ऊर्ज पृथिव्या अध्युत्थितोऽसि वनस्पते शतवल्शो विरोह त्वया वयमिषमोर्जं मदन्तः रायस्पोषेण समिषामदेम गायत्र्या ह्रियमाण स्यन्ते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. 5 we have to do, we have done. Now the third item of the day, Srimad Bhagavad Gita Adhyanam, or the fourth one, 13th chapter. We are doing Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. On Arjuna's asking, Bhagavan explained Kshetram, Kshetrajna, Sarva Kshetreshu Kshetrajna. Again, Bhagavan answered the Gneyam and Jnanam. So the Kshetra and Jnanam, The Kshetrajna and the Gneyam, they are same. Kshetrajna is Paramatma. Gneya Vastu is also Parabrahma Paramatma only. Now, after talking Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana, Gneya, Bhagavan has exhaustively explained Prakriti Purusha also. Today we will conclude that topic. Okay. In this, what is Prakriti? Which is the Hetu for the Karya Karana. At the individual level of me, you, and totality. Wherever the gross bodies are there, and Karana, the 14 inner instruments are there, at individual total level, wherever, in Parampara, all of them have come from the Prakriti. So the Prakriti, that is called Maya Shakti, same thing. It becomes Mahat, subtly manifest. Then it becomes Samashti Ahankara, and from that only, first at the totality level, all the Indriyas, all the Pranas, all the Antakaranas, all the Tanmatras come. Tanmatras become grossified Panchamahabhuta through Panchikarana. From that, all our gross bodies have come. Into these gross bodies, from the other Ahankara, Sattvic, Rajasic, all Indriyas, Antakarana, Devatas, which are born, they all enter. These are all Jada. In this, the one who is going through all the Sukha Dukkha, when this Prakriti is getting modified, that Sukha Dukkhi is the individuality, Sukhi Dukkhi, is caused by the Purusha. Purusha is beyond. Paramatma, Purusha, Purusha becoming Sukha Dukkhi, Sukhi Dukkhi. Okay. Then we have seen in the mantra number 22nd one. Very important. Yesterday, thoroughly we spent whole day in trying to understand it because it's a very essential topic. What is that? Purusha prakritistaha prakritijan gunan bhukte. Karanam gunasangha asya sadasat yoni janmasu. Then the next shloka mein Bhagavan is in us in 6 plus 6 expressions as we permit him. That's a very crucial thought. These two shlokas we will study today. Let us do our chants first. This mantra twice, the next one 4 times. Our practice of chanting Geetha, chanting Veda mantras, chanting Ramayana and whatever will never be left by us. That alone makes us familiar with the shlokas. Then when the meaning is told, you will be able to grasp it. ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीगीता शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरुशरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगः अथ द्वाविंशत्रयोविंशौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच ॐ पुरुषः प्रकृतिस्थो हि भुङ्क्ते प्रकृतिजान् गुणान् कारणं गुणसङ्गोऽस्य सदसद्योनिजन्मसु पुरुषः प्रकृतिस्थो हि भुङ्क्ते प्रकृतिजान् गुणान् कारणं गुणसङ्गोऽस्य सदसद्योनिजन्मसु 23rd श्लोक उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषः परः उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषः परः उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषः परः उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः Dehesmin Purusha Paraha. Now, the sloka 22 was Purushaha Prakrutistaha Prakrutijan Gunan Bhukte. This is the present state of affairs. Karanam Gunasangaha. When did it started? Sadasadyoni Janmasu. Thoroughly we have seen. What is the meaning? Prakrutistaha bhunktaha, sorry, Purushaha Prakrutijan Gunan Bhukte. So, what we have to understand here is Prakritistaha Purushaha. Prakriti means the Sharira, Indriya, Prana, Mano, Buddhi, and all outer things and beings of all names and forms. It is called as Prakriti. Now, Prakritistaha Purushaha means the Purusha, you and I, the living being. Prakritistaha means staying in the Prakriti and most importantly, identifying in the Prakriti. With the three thoughts of aham, that it is me, mama, it is mine, and mahyam, it is for me. Such Purusha is called now Jiva after identifying the Upadhis, Prakritijan Gunan. All that's happening in the Prakriti that he experiences. So the body is weak, he thinks he is weak. Body is healthy, he thinks he is healthy. Body is diseased, he is diseased. It is fat, he thinks he is fat. So too, the mind is disturbed, he says, I am disturbed. Mind is calm, quiet, he says, I am calm, quiet. Who is that? The Purusha, now the Prakriti is mind, Prakritistaha is equal to Manastaha, is equal to mind identified. So to the intellect is intelligent, it has known something. He says, I am intelligent, I have known. So he is, now the Prakriti for him is Buddhi, stationed in the Buddhi. Or he says, I couldn't understand it, I am ignorant, I don't know. So again, with the intellect which is not able to understand, he is identifying with that, he says, I am ignorant. Extended outside, identifying with the people. Then he calls himself, now I am a father suffering because of my son failed. Or I am a brother suffering because of my sister. Or I am a husband suffering because of my wife. So these are all Purushas Prakritistaha. Here the Prakriti is the wife. Staha means identified with her, becoming a husband. Husband suffers, not the man. But man becomes husband through the wife. Or woman becomes a wife through the husband. In Vyavahara they are required. I am giving the example only for conveying that point. Prakritistaha I want you to understand. Once he is in the Prakritistaha, Bhungte, he will have to go through the experiences which are happening in the Prakriti. Like when I am identifying the body, naturally I feel I am thin or lean or diseased when the body becomes like that. But why is it happening, sir? We should ask a question. Karanam Guna Sangaha. The strong attachment with the guna means here from the gunas, the entire Prakriti which is born with all those layers of Prakriti, levels of Prakriti, as I told you, from the Buddhi, Mana, Indriyas, Sharira, Prana, all of them are Prakriti. With that Sangaha is called Gunas. Why this is happening? Because of ignorance. What is ignorance? That I am Purusha. I don't require, I don't need to be identified with them and go through suffering. And this ignorance, as well as identifying the Prakriti, as well as Bhunkte Prakritijan Gunan, is happening Sadasad Yoni Janmasu. Sadasad Yoni Janma means in a greater or lesser lives, millions which were lived earlier, we were going on doing this practice. And this way of experiencing what is happening in the Prakriti as our experience is called, in our spiritual language, samsara or bondage. Remaining as the Purusha in his own pristine glory of pure conscious existing bliss is called moksha, liberation from that samsara. And that Purusha is already discussed as Jnaya Vastu, already discussed as the Kshetragnam Chapimam Vidhi Sarva Kshetreshu. These things 10, 20 times we listen, contemplate, understand, then keep on through meditation, detach from the Prakriti, get identified with the Purusha, you are liberated. So therefore, reverse karo, sadasad yoni janmasu means any number of lives we get, in every life. Guna sangaha, the attachment with the gunas, we have to detach you. Then ensure that prakritiyan gunan no more bhungte. I am not interested or attached or identified or suffering because of anything that's happening in the prakriti. That's called spiritual sadhana. But what is required for it is jnanam. In Gita Adi Shastra, Upanishad Adi Shastra, and all other Shastras, this jnanam for how to get the moksha is given to us by our all Rishi, Muni, Guru, saints. Now tell me, are they are great or not? The Shastras given by them as great or not? The subject matter in the Shastras is really great, therefore liberating, is it not? But now, do we have that Shraddha in the Rishis? Do we have the gratitude toward them? Do we have the Shraddha and liking for our Shastras? Are we studying the Shastra and are we becoming really this way the seekers of liberation? नहीं, only फंसी रहे इस जगत में. Such an ignorant and bewakoof we are. Our parents, grandparents, all of them were like that. And our this education ministry, earlier education ministry, all of them are teaching us how to get more and more identified, wedlocked with the Prakriti and suffer as the Prakriti suffers. Nobody is teaching us the art of liberating. Only the Rishi, only our acharyas, gurus who are teaching our shastras, they alone. They are also in that path. Some of them realized God freedom. So, as long as we are identified with the Prakriti, the modifications of the Prakriti influence us, make us miserable. That is bodies. Like when the body has fever, I can suffer saying that I am having fever. I can also become witness. Yeah, fever is there in the body. I am witness to it while doing the treatment required. So there will be pain, but there is no misery. Like Guru, he has a fever, he has a pain, but he has no misery. Misery comes when Prakritistaha, he identifies with the Deha. They are with that Purusha Tattva, which is untouched by all of them. Therefore, as that person has a fever, I don't suffer. So to this body has fever, I don't suffer. I feel the pain here, I may not feel the pain there. Isn't it? But I don't suffer because I'm not that, because I am Purushastaha, I am not Prakritistaha anymore. I did all sadhanas required so that I discovered my independence from the Prakriti, detached, like your own friend. You be happy with him for some time, but he started doing notorious things, notanki. He started giving you misery. No, it is in your discretion from the mind and outside. Remove that friendship with that fellow and you are free. Don't the people do that? Drop the friends, even do divorce with wife or husband, kick away the children, leave the office company, because that's giving misery. As long as it was giving happiness, they were there in it. Once it started giving misery, they kicked. In the same way, this Prakriti, the Upadhis of ours, Sharira, Prana, Mana, Indriya, you can detach from them, divorce from them, and yet use them for the works required and never suffer what's happening to them. Like I am here, I am using my body to sit here, I am using my speech to talk to you, I am using my mind, intellect to lovingly talk to you with the intellect, the knowledge of Geetha. This I am doing, but I am not identified with the upadhis nor with the work. I am pursuing only my Devastu or Kshetrajna or Purusha. So I am not worried. I need not suffer while doing this job. But when I identify with my intellect and I compare with others know Gita more than me and all, or I did with the speech and say, so much I am shouting, no youngsters are coming or getting benefit. But this will be a lakshana of a Prakritistaha Purusha. When I know that this is my job outside, I have to do as ordered by the God, there I put a full stop, neither to the speaking, nor to the listeners, nor to the speech. When I don't identify, I will not suffer. That choice is there always with me. I can identify with the speaker in me, feel arrogant. I can identify with the speech in me and feel arrogant or guilt. I can identify with the listeners, you all, then also I can suffer. I can detach from them, do my job of speaking, and no more. Like you come to class and listen 1 hour, as if nothing has happened, you just drop everything and go home. So you can do it. detaching. So too, the one who is able to detach from the Prakriti and recognize himself to a Purusha and attach and stabilize himself as a Purusha is no more suffering. And the man through the women has become husband and suffered with a wife. He is divorced. He is no more husband. He is a man. All problem gone. I am giving an example. Marriage is a very sacred thing. Throughout life निभाना है वो उदाहरण के लिए. So I am a manager of that company, but boss is troubling, subordinates are not listening. I am suffering. I resigned it. Not a manager, no more suffering. So too, I have this body, mind, intellect. Then body, mind, intellect are subject to changes, diseases, old age, senility, foolishness or intelligence, or variety of emotions. Then you suffer taking them as yours because you are identified with them. When I remain as witness, acha, the anger thought is coming. I am aware of it. I need not express it. I controlled it. No expression of anger, no creation of chaos or enmity outside. Okay? Be a witness, be a knower. Don't be a doer with the upadhis. And whatever positive to be done, like sadhana or dharma, that also we do for our own emancipation and as ordered by the Lord for us. So remember, this was the shloka to be every day, I believe, has to be understood. गुण संग को हमें छोड़ना है. Hmm? Guna Sangha we have to live. Practice. Guna Sangha means be a witness, use them like the house tenant. He stays there. He's not identified. कोई problem हुआ, tells the owners, they do it. But he anytime he's ready to leave it. But owner of the house, he doesn't stay there, but he's 24 hours worried. मेरा घर उसको दिया है वो टिकिल ठोक रहा होगा करके he is worried. Out of 20 flats, there is worried only one flat because that one is attached. Others कुछ भी हो जाए is not worried. Therefore, talking the nail or not talking is not a problem of misery. Misery is it is my house, etc. Identified. So, do you mean to say that I should not have a house? Do you mean to say that I should not object to the talking of the keel? Do it. Have your house. Tell that tenant, "Toko mat yaar keel karke." Mind is what? Don't identify to the extent of suffering. Wise parents. They do the best for children, but they are nalayak nikle mano. Then, if he's an intelligent parent, is my prarabdha, such stupid fellows are born as children. I do my best. He will detach further. He will not suffer. Like I do this to you. I give my Geetha classes to you. And those who learn, learn. Those who don't come, don't learn irregular. I can't bother myself. I'm detached. I don't suffer. Everywhere. Think, think, think. Listen, listen, listen. Think, think, think. Now, having done this one verse number wise, now we are into the 23rd sloka. Okay, in this, Paramatma is said to be at different, either you say levels or grades or ways of expression in us, depending on how do we allow him through our knowledge and sadhana. सो हमारे ज्ञान साधना के अनुसार भगवान को हम अपने अंदर 6 तरह से व्यक्त कराते हैं. ओके, these 6 things of Lord's expression in one sequence, they start from the liberated stage to the bondage stage. Reverse karo to from the bound stage to liberation. Same thing. Very interesting shloka it is. Okay, let us chant it once more. Shloka 23. श्रीभगवानुवाच उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषः परः. एक और बार. उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषः परः. So देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषः परः. अस्मिन् देहे, in this body. देखो, अस्मिन् देहे, in this body. How closely they are going through the English language, Sanskritam. From Sanskrit only everything will have to come. But they are destroying Sanskrit, they are not good that way. But there's no way for us to communicate. We do it. In this yuga, that is a way. Theme remaining same, the language has to suit to that time what to do. Anyway, so dehe asmin purusha paraha, first you understand it. It is, what is this? Asmin dehe paraha purushaha. So in this body of yours or mine or in totality, paraha purushaha, the supreme Paramatma who is beyond all this, is expressing in these six levels. Asmin dehe para purushaha. Six levels expressing. Like in your own house, your child. According to his talents or his nature, he expresses. Talents के हिसाब से he is on the computers or he is doing some painting or drawing or he is studying his subjects or he is playing something. These is talents. So he is expressing different ways as you permit him. So too, according to his nature, he is very loving, he is kind, he is helpful, है ना? Or he is very funny, cranky, he is very disturbing, agitating, angry fellow, too much of demanding. Child is one, his nature he expresses. Same way, in us we allow the Paramatma to express six ways depending on our knowledge or wisdom. So the data, knowledge, wisdom is given to us. Now you decide in what way you want to allow Paramatma to express and you want to be in that. Like in a house of wife and husband fighting, when the wife so chillati hai जोर से and cries and all, that time position of the husband is zero. When the husband is 100% shouting and all, wife is zero. In other cases, if he is 10, she is 90. If he is 20, she is 80. If he is 40, she is 60. Isn't it? In the same way in our life, 100% Jiva, zero Paramatma. 100% Paramatma, zero Jiva. Depending on our knowledge and our detaching from the Upadhis. 50-50, 50-50. Choice is ours. Knowledge is given. We have to practice and master. एक चीज याद रखो जिंदगी भर, everything in spirituality gives result. Never ever only by theory. That has to be, must be, should be practiced. याद रखना उसको. कभी भी इस प्रैक्टिस के विषय को नेग्लेक्ट करना नहीं, नजरअंदाज नहीं करना. लाइक इन yesterday or day before yesterday's morning, that common sense thought we shared. दैट जब कभी जो भी सीख रहे हो तब कभी उसी को प्रैक्टिस करना शुरू कर, सो दैट वो सीखा हुआ इट विल हेल्प यू एंड द प्रैक्टिस, स्टार्टिंग द प्रैक्टिस देयर एंड देन makes it a habit to you, and you by nature become the liver of or the person who lives that type of good knowledge. उसका आदत होकर नेचुरली हम ज्ञानी के रूप में एक्सप्रेस करते हैं. Our life is lived on the basis of knowledge. Okay. So what are the six things? Upadrashta. Second, Anumanta, not Hanumanta. Then Bharta, Bhokta, Maheshwaraha, Paramatma. इति च अभी उक्तः अस्मिन् देहे परम पुरुषः, है ना? देहेस्मिन् पुरुष परः, अस्मिन् देहे पर पुरुषः. इन दिस सिक्स, उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः देहेस्मिन् पुरुष परः. It is from top to bottom. So what is the sixth one? Paramatma, Supreme Self. Okay, like if I myself as a Jiva live in my life as Supreme Self, means I alone am a real, the ego in me, with all my talents, abilities, totally neglecting Paramatma, 100% Astika. So at my level of I am living life as Paramatma. What is the position of the Lord? The first one. He is only Upadrashta. He can't go anywhere, he'll be everywhere. He'll be in us also. But Upadrashta. Upadrashta means onlooker, witness. बस देखते हैं. Understood? Upadrashta. He is not at all involving at all. Like the 5 south states. governments not at all involving in the celebration of Rama Mandir, because all non-Hindu governments we stupids have selected, they are not interested in Rama. They no prachara. Only of their fighting, their quarrel, their money, their scams. Such a colossal, huge thing happening after 500 years. Our Rama Mandira is coming up. Ramji is coming to protect all of us. But these fellows, the Kerala Communist, the Telangana Karnataka Congress, then the other two Christians, they don't, they can't do, they will not do, not interested. So too, when we are an arrogant fellows, of everything is me, at that time, Paramatma is Upadrashta. Now reverse karo. When with so much of knowledge understood and living life exactly as guided by the Lord through the scriptures, live it and leave it, and ourselves become Upadrashta, having done what is to be done. At that time, for our life, the Lord will be Paramatma. He will be the supreme ruler, controller. सो हम परमात्मा एरोगेंट है, भगवान इज उपद्रष्टा. हम उपद्रष्टा हो गए तो भगवान टेक्स केयर ऑफ द थिंग. उपद्रष्टा बिकमिंग मीन्स सरेंडरिंग टोटल टू हिम, having done what is to be done. Then he is the Paramatma. The great bhaktas or jnanis are like that. They allow the Lord to rule their lives, themselves become upadrashta, having done everything. We arrogant fellows, we are the Paramatma, we make the Lord Upadrashta. बस तमाशा देखते रहो. I am not inviting you, I am not valuing you, I am not praying to you, I am not wanting your help at all. So first and last I explained. Upadrashta and Paramatma. All are in between stages. Like second stage is Anumanta, not Hanumanta. Anumanta means taking the Anumati, taking permission, asking for permission. Like at home, the children never telling the parents and going. That time the parents are Upadrashta. What can they do? There is a Brahmana's surname Upadrashta करके होता है. Like we have Sharma, Krishna or some surnames. There is a Upadrashtas. Brahmano का. So Bhagavan होता है. Actually Upadrashta is pure Paramatma. I will tell that also tomorrow. Today we will do what is a sadhana standpoint. Tomorrow about Paramatma, same shloka we talk. So the parents are Upadrashta. But when children tell and go, मम्मी मैं जा रहा हूँ. He is not telling, he is not asking मैं जाऊँ कि नहीं. अब क्या करेंगे वो लोग? अच्छा चलो ठीक है जाओ. अनुमंता, अनुमति देने वाले. In that anumati, he will give some idea, suggestion. Don't do this, don't do that. Like when you don't come to class or come as your own choice, I am upadrashta. But when you take me into confidence and tell your problem why you are not coming or what to do, then I become Anumanta. I give you permission, but with some suggestion. Don't make it a habit of being irregular to the class. Then a day will come where you will stop telling me also. And I also don't want to listen continuously. I can't come to class. I can't come to class. Don't come now. Why botheration? Anyway, you are not coming. Why inform? How long you will inform? Once in a while, if you don't come, it is good to inform so that I know why you are not coming. But you are not only coming only, not coming only. Why should I know? Why should I have you in my mind at all? When you don't want me or my teaching, why should I want you? So don't inform. Then I'll be Upadrashta of your life. Jo ho raha hai hone do, is not coming and learning from me. What can the doctor do if the patient is not coming and taking the treatment? He'll only be Upadrashta. So Upadrashta sthiti is only onlooker. Anumanta is considering, consulting, and taking permission but doing what you want only. Third becomes Bharta. In that Bharta sthiti, we are doing what he is telling. Okay, that's called Bharta sthiti. At the Bhokta sthiti of the fourth one, whatever we are getting, Sukha and Dukkha, Labha Hani, we are giving it to him because he is the Bharta, he is the one who is doing through me. Bhokta sthiti is a beautiful one. Like I am successful, I give it to the God. Because he was the Bharta, means earlier stage, I knew he is the one who has done it through me. Even if I'm a failure, I offer it to him because he is the one who doesn't want me to succeed. Therefore, that is also offered to him. That is the Bharta se Bhokta sthiti mein jana. Bharta sthiti is he is taking part and doing. Bhokta sthiti is therefore I am offering to him the success and failure. So Upadrashta, Anuvanta, Bharta, Bhokta, then Maheshwaraha. I have tasted that when I surrender to him, allow him to function, the successes are plenty. Therefore, I have appointed him as Maheshwara in my life. He is the ruler governor. Ishvara means ruler governor. Maha Ishvara is ruler governor of everything. At that level, without consulting Guru and Shastra, I don't do anything, and anything told there, exactly that all I do, and after doing all, I surrender to him only. That's called giving the Lord the position of Maheshwara. And finally, I merge with him. I don't exist as a separate individual. That's called Paramatma sthiti. In this way, Asmin Dehe Parapurushaha, the real Supreme Self, in these 6 ways, expresses in us as per our wisdom and as per our allowing him to express. Therefore, from making the Lord Upadrashta and we are Paramatma, we have to shift to the level of making the Lord as Paramatma and we are Upadrashta. In a sense, everything what's said by the Lord is happening through us, only again with the goal we have to reach to Him. Okay, this shloka is another version to study. Tomorrow we'll study that. Thank you. Om Upadrashtanumanta cha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara Paramatmeti Chapyuktaha Dehesmin Purusha Paraha. We have done it. Now we will do 2 values of Bhagwan Rama, 2 great qualities. Today, in continuation of yesterday. Remember, in every day's last class, in view of Bhagwan Ram Prana Pratishta happening in Ayodhya after the Rakshasa destroyed the temple 500 years back. We are getting our temple back. Crores and crores of Hindu Sanatana Dharmis are contributing in their own way. My contribution is talk Valmiki Ramayana, Bala Kanda, first to Sarga to you. I am doing the prachara of Ramakatha and Ramagunas, Ramayana, what is here. I can do only this as a sannyasi. I am not employed somewhere to have salary and give money. I am not an engineer to go and help that way. I can't be anybody. I am not a laborer there. I can't be a painter there. I'm not a pujari. But how can I be without doing my contribution to my Lord Rama's temple? So this is my thing. So in that first sarga of Bala Kanda of Valmiki Ramayana, 2 topics are first topic covers Lord Rama around 60-70 divine qualities. Second topic continuously covers the entire Ramakatha Sankshepa Rupena shortly. This is what is given by Naraji on asking to Valmiki. Valmiki with Naraji's Kripa and Rama Kripa, he expands and writes. There is a 100 shloka story in 24,000 shlokas. So, what is there in 24,000 shlokas of Valmiki Ramayana? Is the entire Ramakatha depicting the divine qualities of Rama, because of which we have to appreciate him, we have to become his devotees and imbibe those qualities in our life to be blessed by him, to reach him, to succeed as well as to reach him. Okay, so let us do the 2 mantras chanting today and see the second mantra's meaning. First, we have seen Om Atas Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam Balakandam Pratama Sarga Sankshepa Sarga Om Tapasvadhyaya Niratam Tapasvi Vagvidam Varam Naradam Paripapracha Valmikir Muni Pungavam. Again, second one. कोऽन्वस्मिन् साम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतज्ञश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः. Again, तपस्वाध्यायनिरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदाम्बरं नारदं परिपप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम् कोऽन्वस्मिन् साम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतज्ञश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः. So first shloka, Tapasvi Valmiki ji asked Tapasvadhyaya Nirata Muni Pungava as well as Vagvidambara Naradji. this question. What is the question? Konu asmin sampratam loke. Asmin, this, sampratam, present, loke, the world, ko, nu. Is there anybody with these divine qualities? Adding some more qualities, Valmiki, Naraji says, yeah, he is there. He is called as Ikshvaku Vamsha, Dasharatha Putra Rama. Therefore, what is this portion? The great divine qualities of Rama, which you and I also have to adopt for our own life's evolution. Okay. Then we have seen three values. What are they? Gunavan. All these Sadgunas, in fact, that is what the whole topic is about. Then in that gunas, the first one expressed was Viryavan. So guna bhi hona chahiye, virya bhi hona. In India, we all have guna, we have no virya. Therefore, we succumb to the conversions and compulsions and nonsense done by all politicians, dividing us on the name of caste and creed and etc. वीर्य है चुप कर देना सबको दुष्टों को राक्षसों को तो भगवान इज वीर्यवान So I told you, buddhi virya, mano virya, indriya virya, sharira virya, when that is conserved by the positive doings and avoiding the negative things, how they can be used for our goal achievement. Gunavan, viryavan was discussed. Yesterday we saw the third one, dharmagnya. Dharmagnya means dharmam janati, dharmam karoti, adharmam kadapi kimartamapi nakaroti. The one who knows what is dharma, dharma means duty, which is to be done. So dharmagnya means Ramji knows all the time what is his dharma, that alone he practices. He never does adharma. In our life also, all dukkha come only because of adharma and papa acharana. So too the sukha shanti come because of all punya and dharma. When you do the dharma, you become shanta. When you do the punya, you become sukhi. When you do the adharma, we become ashanta. When you do the papa, we become dukhi. Okay, now what is dharmagnya? Like Rama, he has fulfilled his putra dharma by going to forest on his words of father. He did the pati dharma by taking all the bandar up to Lanka and finishing Rakshasas and saving the wife. These two stories of ours, Ramayana and Mahabharata, both are wife based. In one, the Ramayana, the wife is abducted by Ravana. Lord did not leave her to my chod diya tumko. No, he cried, suffered, struggled, collected all the resources, and went, killed all Rakshasa, saved his Patni. See how great his love for his wife. So too in Mahabharatam, the wife Draupadi was disturbed by the Duryodhanadi, therefore Pandavas finished all Duryodhanadi. Means तो जो जो जीवन का या कुटुंब का या पूरे सोसाइटी का लाज है द माई वाइफ और द विमेन इन जनरल तो शी इज टू बी प्रोटेक्टेड. There's a lot of things I can talk on that some other time. This is not the context. So he has done the Pati Dharma. He has done the Bhratru Dharma. He has done the, whenever they ask the questions, he gave answered as a Guru Dharma. And to his own Guru as Vasishtha Ityadi, he was a Shishya Dharma. Best of it is what Mitra Dharma. To Sugriva, to Vibhishana, to Guha Kevata. Most importantly, the Shatru Dharma. When the Vali or this Ravana Sura lived like Shatrus, he said, okay, I'll do that also. Therefore, you also, every day, what is done by which fulfillment comes is, what are your dharmas that day according to your identities and positions. Just keep doing them. You are the best, intelligent, most loving person of the world. And any one of the dharma not done, opposite adharma is done, we are imbalancing the whole world. Like in my body, every part is working properly, called as dharma. Whole body is healthy. I am not even aware of the body, enjoying. But any one part does adharma, अपना काम नहीं कर रहा किसी भी कारण से, whole body gets disturbed. I can't do any work. Same way, we are one unit of the whole world. Whole world is like a body. We are a part. If we do adharma, the whole world gets disturbed. Therefore, the world will punish us till we become dharmic. So that we become an asset, not a liability. Like in any vehicle. Any one part troubling, whole vehicle stops. That is repaired. If it's not listening or repairable, it is replaced. So every dukkha given to us is to repair us And the mistake in us, we do adharma or papa. When we don't do anything, the dukkha never comes. Only doing dharma, sukha comes only to say that what you are doing is right. Continue. Even so much of dukkha given, still we don't set ourselves right on the righteous path, we are eliminated. Because you're not required now. जितना भी रिपेयर करो, चीज काम नहीं कर रहा तो फेंकते हो कि नहीं? Think about it. So dharmagnya. So that we have seen yesterday and today also. Today we will think one more thing. Krutagnya. Okay. The same thing is krutagna and krutagnya. Krutagna means what help others have done that is totally killed or destroyed or forgotten. Even to say that what have you done for me? Like all the stupid youngsters shout at the mother and father, what have you done for me? Are Murak, there could 9 months, she carried you the buffalo in the stomach. Throughout that time, the father was caring mother so much, loving her so much for the sake of you to come healthily out. Then after that, she has not thrown you in the dustbin, though you deserve. She washed you, cleaned you, gave milk and food, and saw to it that you are grown now. अब थोड़ा अकल आ गया, you say what mother, what father. That stupid is called कृतघ्न. घ्न means मार देना. कृता means जो किया. Ungrateful fellows. Like the Pakistan. We gave them the country, whole land we gave. They should be so thankful and consider India's elder brother and establish good relation. बेवकूफ लोग कृतघ्न ungrateful keep on sending the terrorists. Bewakuf. So to other religions. Every religion stands only because of Hinduism. They should have कृतज्ञता, not कृतघ्न. ओके कृतज्ञ इज जो किया उसको भूल जाना. तुमने क्या किया मुझे कहना. बस सेम थिंग इज कृतज्ञ. ज्ञ मीन्स जानाति और याद करता है. राम इज कृतज्ञ. Anybody does even little also. He knows it, he remembers it, and remembers it throughout the life, and he goes on reciprocating for it. क्योंकि ना अहम वक्त में किया हुआ छोटा भी हेल्प उसका कीमत नहीं हो सकता. Like when I'm hungry and dying. At that time you gave me do roti and I'm alive. That do roti at the time of death given to me is incomparable to later on 10,000 rotis I may give it to others. Isn't it? Quantity में 2,000 roti is 5,000 more than 2 roti. But the purpose उस समय जो मिला हमको वो तो इन सब से ज्यादा नहीं. तुम्हें जिंदा ही नहीं रहता. Therefore, anytime anybody does any help is to be kept in the heart with full gratitude, कृतज्ञता throughout life. लॉर्ड राम का यही होता है. छोटा किसी ने मदद की, throughout life he remembers and goes on reciprocating. बड़े से बड़ा कोई दुख भी किया हो, गलती कर दी, उसको भगवान जितना उसको ट्रीट करना है करके माफ. लाइक रावण. After killing him, he says to Vibhishana, when Vibhishana says, I will not do his final rites, he kicked me and all. Ram says, मरने तक की शत्रु तो है. Now he is actually as a brother to me as he is to you. You must do all the rites. Rama orders Vibhishana. So he has got forgiven him. And that small squirrel, ये तो तीनों रामायण में है ही नहीं कहानी, और कहीं पुराण में होगा. It was wetting its back in that water of ocean, taking them sand and helping in the making of the bridge. Bhagavan has blessed that also. That's not krutagnyata. In our life, we suffer because of this. That we are not extending gratitudes to those who are helping us, and we are ungrateful and forget. Not only to the parents, but to the Lord, to the government, to the Prakriti, to our family members, brothers, sisters. Every one of them are adding so much beauty to our life, empowering us, nourishing us, nurturing us. So throughout life, we repay them. The debts cannot be complete. So why I express my gratitudes to you every day? Don't I say thank you, thank you? अगर तुम लोग नहीं होते सुनने को, तो this opportunity of studying this Ramayana, Gita and Ramayana can't come to me. So to express my gratitude to the other audience because of whom I am studying and teaching or talking the Aitariya Upanishad, the Mandukya Upanishad, the Yoga Darshanam, and evening Adhyatma Ramayanam, the other text. 6-7 classes I do. Thankful to those who come throughout life. When I look back after 10 years, these were the audience, they were there, encouraged me. Therefore, I could talk on this text. I'll be always Kritagnya. Right now also I'm grateful to them, praying for their health, wealth, peace, happiness, so that their coming to class and learning becomes unobstructed. तो लाइफ में कृतज्ञ रहो, नॉट कृतघ्न. कृतघ्न ungrateful, कृतज्ञ grateful. Gnya nasal sound. Krutagnya. Ghana is only the palatal or whatever you call it. So Krutagnya. The next one Satyavakya and Drudavrataha. These two things we learn tomorrow about Ramji. And it is your job to memorize all these Sadgunas of Rama. Then you know how and why the Rama is considered so great. And imbibe those qualities. Imbibing Rama's Sadgunas, living like that is called real Rama Bhakti. More than only doing the upasana of Rama, taking the name of the Lama, and living life like Ravana, that is not so good or healthy. Do the upasana, take the name of the Lord, make a temple, live in that, do all sab karo. But more important is Rama. Rama loves when we live this life of Sadgunas. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll see that. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mamnuyat Shanto Muccheda Vandevya Muktaschanyan Vimochet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ओं पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओं शान्तिः 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 हरि ओं श्रीगुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल श्री गीता माता की जय. बोल श्री वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल श्री वाल्मीकि महाराज भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. गीता माता की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज की आनंद की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. नम पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय. भारत माता की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा श्रोता मंडल की जय. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.